The start stream button.
That was the button I just hit.
All right.
Okay. So, okay, for those of you who didn't see Mike doing this yesterday, um, well, I guess let's rewind back to Tuesday when me and Gnome were doing cube battles. I said that they were getting rid of the cube battles on Wednesday, which they did. Then they brought them back for 2 more days because shrug. So
MTGO, the most fake system known to man.
they did disappear. They did, but they're back now.
And
So
that's why we're here.
yeah. So I'm just doing like one tonight. Logical's here. Logical to you.
Hi.
Um, probably do more of these tomorrow, but that's for tomorrow. For tonight, we're doing the cube. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of time here to make sure that I see people. All right.
The cube is indeed firing.
Yep. I mean the 2 player. I love the idea of just the 2 player cube here.
It's quite interesting because it sort of it's sealed, so you have a different
I don't play
a different
sealed
sort
a
of
lot.
structure of cards.
Yeah.
And the other thing is it's 2 players, so it's kind of done in a flash.
Yeah, I like these existing. Sealed isn't a format I play that often on Magic Online.
That's fair. Cube at least gives you an interesting range of cards to use as well.
Alright. Speaking of interesting a range of cards to use, I see they decided to put the big ones on top. We have Grizzlebrand, we have... Okay. So, for those who weren't familiar with this from the others, this is the cube. Except for it's not just the cube, it's sealed. So we got 6 packs of cube, and we have to build a deck. And we just play one match against somebody else who got 6 other packs.
Yeah.
Well, I guess this is our... Let's kind of take a look at this, too.
To command.
Oh, my lord. Alright, so then we got this pile of lands.
Gaia's Cradle.
Yeah, Gaia's Cradle, which is always a blast. All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna quick do this here. Shardle's Agent and Edric.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna quick sort all the multicolored together, and then I want to take a look at what my fixing looks like. Because that
Yeah.
seems to be the most important part of this, is like building a deck so that you can cast your spells, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. So looking at this, Breeding Pool is another color combo, so I'll put it on top, and then these are...
Looks like green white has the most fixing, but that Windswept Heath can kind of go
this is its own...
anywhere.
Yeah, the Windswept Heath... Well, not only the Windswept Heath, but the Verdant Catacombs can as well, because Verdant Catacombs can grab Blood Crypt, can grab Temple Garden, can grab Godless Shrine, and can grab Breeding Pool. Windswept Heath can grab Breeding Pool, Godless Shrine, Temple Garden, Bayou. Can't grab the Blood Crypt.
Yeah.
So, looking at what we could do with it, like, just kind of looking at the mana base, I'd kind of want to play something with at least 2 colors represented here, so that I have a bit of fixing.
Yeah, my gut feeling is green, maybe green-black. Looked like there were some okay red cards. I did see Cryptic Command, but there's not a hell of a lot of blue fixing, which makes Cryptic hard to play.
Right, that actually, like, that's a very good point. Like, looking here, so Breeding Pool's the only or blue duel, and then we have all of the rest of these duels that are not blue. So
yeah, it's kind of problematic for a heavy blue deck.
right. So that gives me an idea. Anyway, let's take a look at what cards look like. So
Yeah.
let's just kind of call blue a wash at this point. Then, like
You
let's
might be
take
able to get away with something like
well,
Edict or Chartless Ancient, but
right. I guess the other problem with blue is that like we have Cryptic and not really a lot that pulls me toward Upheaval. Obviously, I
yeah,
almost don't even
like,
need to mention. But I'm gonna do that.
that's fair. Elves of Deep Shadow helps with green and black. We have Lolith Troll, Deranged Hermit. Do we have anything? Dismember's pretty good.
Yeah. Here's a question. I have Entomb and Grizzlebrand. Do I have anything to pick up Grizzlebrand? It looks like Unburial Rites is our only piece of like pickup. Like our reanimator.
Recursion, basically, yeah.
Yeah, this is our only reanimator piece with Grizzlebrand in the deck, but this is still a good piece of reanimator. I think I like your idea on green. Elves of Deep Shadow. Nature's Lore can grab any forest.
Yeah, which lets us grab Bayou if necessary.
Also lets us grab Temple Garden or Savannah if we want as well. Rampant Growth can only grab a basic, but any basic. Okay, so let's start putting green in here. We have 10 minutes, so I think spending the first 5 kind of narrowing down what we're doing sounds right. So,
Yeah.
Elves of Deep Shadow, Nature's Lore, Rampant Growth. So wow, this is basically all we have for like early green, and then the rest is kind of our ramp. Oh my god, could it possibly happen?
What's going on with your...
Well, there we go. Yeah, so I have a secret plan I kind of like here. I'm gonna let you in on the secret. So,
All right.
here's the secret.
Also, by the way, Regrowth kind of works with Entomb.
Okay.
Are you just gonna play 4-color?
I've got the fixing.
You do, but I'm... Do we have any equipment? You have Grafted War Gear, I
We
think,
have
is the
Grafted
equipment.
War Gear, and that's our only real piece of equipment.
Because I'm looking at Spike Shot Elder and Prophetic Flame Speaker.
Flamespeaker really likes that sort of thing. So let's go these 4. Primeval Titan. Deranged Hermit. We can put Gaia's Cradle in there. Taps for green, right?
Glucranos as removal.
Yeah, let me sort by CMC. Oh, I accidentally put all the multicolor cards in here, but that's okay. Except
Yeah.
for Stormkirk Captain, you can leave. Bloodbraid Elf can stay. Lotleth Troll is a known creature, so...
It is indeed a known creature.
Yeah, so Thoughtseize, Night's Whisper, Dismember, Unburial Rites works really well with this sort of, like, huge top end. Like, Lotleth Troll says discard a creature, and then we can, like, discard something and get a discount.
I thought Sangromancer was Ophiomancer for a bit.
Sadly, no. Sangromancer is a card I like a lot for Elder, but...
Yeah, I mean, it's okay, but that's about all it is. Necrotol at least is a removal spell.
As far as white goes, we have, like, Martial Coup, Wrath Proper, perhaps, Geddon, and then a lot of 1s. I think my red is just going to be me doing this. Pull in all the burn spells.
Do you want Hammer as, like, land sack to make creatures?
It's also haste.
It is also haste. And, fire breathing. No, it's not fire breathing, that's Purphoros.
Yeah, that's just the...
Herald of Torment is a 5/5 flyer. I think that's what Herald the Torment is.
That's that's the Master of the Feast. This one's a 3/3 flyer.
Oh,
Still
with
good.
Bestow.
Mm-hmm. Hero's Downfall 2, I could probably... Like, Necrotol. I'm thinking, like,
yeah,
maybe... maybe I'm a control deck? 4-color control?
I don't, like... White seems a little unnecessary, maybe?
Maybe just Jund?
Maybe just Jund is my gut feeling.
Okay. There's a number of cards I like white for. Also, like
it is a lot of early stuff, right? Like with the Jund stuff we have, it sort of doesn't necessarily need to be played on turn 1.
The odd thing
Chain
is,
Lightning, Thoughtseize.
6 of our pieces of fixing fix for white.
That's true.
So it's like that almost feels like a free splash. Even though
does land tax search for planes or any land?
Any basic.
We have 12 non-basics though, so it's maybe not one.
Yeah, it could trigger one time.
So you wanted to play Monastery Mentor?
We have 9 creatures.
We have 9 creatures.
So now we have 10, and like now our removal spells function. How many cards am I at for total? I'm at 24, so I would actually need to cut something.
Yeah.
Any of the other cards I want in? Avenger of Zendikar, perhaps? Or Polukranos, you
Master
mentioned?
of the Wild Hunt if you're playing Control.
Right. Well, I guess which of these is better for that, right? Like... They both fight?
I think my gut feeling is Master of the Wild Hunt is slightly better, but Polukranos is better if you have ramp.
How about this? Okay, let's cut out this white. We'll leave Monastery, Mentor, and Martial Coup as our and Ondarial Rights. And then let's bring in like Polukranos and Avenger, perhaps. Avenger might be a little overkill, like especially with Deranged Hermit in the deck.
I think Avenger is overkill, and it gets +1/+1 when you. Oh, okay, that's landfall. Not. I thought it was forest.
Nope, just landfall. Any land. Any of our... I'm looking at our artifacts. Any of those looking worthwhile?
Duplicant, maybe?
Yeah, Duplicant's a removal spell, but like we're not that hard up.
Chrome Mox?
Now that's a question. Is this a deck that Chrome Mox helps out in? My problem with Chrome Mox is that I don't want to have like the empty card for Bloodbraid. Ooh, that might make Martial Coup bad then.
Yeah. So maybe instead of Martial Coup, you just want Wrath proper.
Sort by CMC, something has gone wrong with my...
Oh, okay. The spells are below.
Oh, I grouped right. Okay. Alright, so yeah, we have... There's the actual curve. I was looking at the curve, I'm like, this curve looks weird because it looks wrong.
Bloodbraid is okay. Like, Mox is the empty one, though. Same with Everflowing Chalice. I don't think Everflowing's going in, though.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna go with my gut and not play the Martial Coup just so I don't have a Bloodbraid, like, whiff, which means I have an open spot, like, maybe Wrath, maybe Gideon, maybe...
What does Gideon do again? Like, actual Gideon?
All creatures have to attack Gideon, for +2, -2, destroy target tap creature, 0, Gideon becomes a 6/6. I'm gonna go with Wickerbower. Oh, actually, yeah, Wickerbower Elder.
I think Wickerbower Elder is probably better if we come up against someone with like a wacky enchantment or something, like Control Magic.
Yeah, so we have a couple Wraths to board into. All right, so now we have one last thing we need to do, and we have 2 minutes for it. This is the final part of it, is colors. I don't think I actually need to include any white lands, like additional.
Because we'll just search for Temple Garden?
Or Godless Shrine, or any of our... We have 6 white sources.
Yeah.
So let's add basics.
Like, probably it's going to be... Yeah, that looks okay.
Yeah.
Can we sort out by green colors in the last minute? Like, what provides green?
Yeah, that's what I want to do. So let's move all you over here into this pile, and then we'll go ahead and green, green, green. Gaia's Cradle with any creature. Green, 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 green. So 9 of our 17 lands are green. Black, 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 black. 8 black. And then 5 red. But all of our red cards are single red, and except for Siege Gang, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Then let's rock. This is probably the greediest deck I've played in quite a long time. Like,
well, last time I played, last time I co-hosted with you on Origins, we had perfect mana. Let's hope that happens again.
Right, that one was pretty greedy, and this one is also pretty greedy. I would like to play first. I see Elves of Deep Shadow for black. I see Rampant Growth, Elves, and then Thragtusk.
Yep.
So that's a turn 3 Thragtusk.
Yep, I like it. Also, we have red.
Yep.
And black.
Funnily enough, the Rampant Growth can't go grab white because I didn't include a plains.
Mm-hmm.
And our opponent didn't play something for me to Chain Lightning, which I would have absolutely done if he played a Mana Dork. Yes, this is really the cube.
It's sort of... It is cube. It's just not a cube anyone is familiar with. It's a new cube.
Yeah, it's back. It disappeared on Wednesday and then reappeared on Wednesday. Go figure.
My question is, we just drew Deranged Hermit. Do we want to play Deranged Hermit first?
Let's see what our opponent does here. Wall of Roots.
Well, Thragtusk kills that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Thragtusk.
That's fair.
So we lose 1 life for this from our Elves of Deep Shadow, but we get a turn 3.
Oh no!
You get a turn 3 Thragtusk.
Also, we gain 5 life.
Ramp is a
I
very...
love it when your opponent taps out.
Yeah, Ramp is very popular in this cube, I've noticed. Okay.
Dear Master Jareth, please remember that Cockatrice is always there for you.
Alright, he has Garruk Wildspeaker, which is probably going to eat that Chain Lightning.
Yeah.
Or...
Wait, won't Chain Lightning kill Thragtusk?
He has to pay double red to copy.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just blood.
Nope. What do I want here? I know it's going to be Chain Lightning and Deranged Hermit. The question is, what do I want to do about Garruk Wildspeaker? Can I kill Garruk with, like... I don't want to leave that around for ramp is the biggest issue.
Yeah, you probably just want to kill it and then attack with Thragtusk.
Well, then it bounces off the 3/3.
Yeah, but then you get a 3/3.
Which can't attack effectively.
Unless he spends mana.
Right.
Like, unless he ramps more.
I'm gonna go grab a black source here to start preparing for Grizzlebrand. I have enough red, and I'm holding my white source, so let's go grab the Bayou. We're gonna go ahead and Chain Lightning my opponent, which will redirect to Garruk. I could... The other problem is, like, if I shoot the beast and then attack both at Garruk, not only does that fail to kill it... yes, I'd like to redirect damage. Not only does that fail to kill it, but then I can't play Deranged Hermit on the turn.
Yeah.
So,
Like, really, I just think get rid of the dangerous thing. A 3/3 is not dangerous. Because we get our own, and then we get a bunch of 1/1s.
2/2s, in fact.
Well, until it dies.
Well, I might pay the Echo. I have nothing else to do.
Yeah, I guess it echoes at upkeep, so it's before draw.
Yes. I honestly am probably going to pay the Echo just based on the fact that I have nothing else in my hand.
Yeah, they don't need to know that, though.
Yep. Alright, 5 mana. Red, off of that Mana Confluence. Keranos, God of the Storm. Whenever you draw...
That does...
Yeah, whenever you draw a card, you reveal it. If it was a land, draw a second card. If it was a non-land, Lightning Bolt.
The first card, I believe, specifically.
Yeah, the first card.
So, does not work with, like, 4C or whatever.
Yep. So, I'm going to go ahead and pay this. Yes. That was sort of what I was thinking. That I was going to draw was a red spell when I didn't tap my elves there. But no, I would not like to pay 2 life. But I wanted to attack for an additional 1. Attack with all creatures.
Yep. I mean, that's a good way to get reach when we need it.
Yeah. So he blocks a 2/2 with his 3... With his... He goes to 7. So I actually have a... Char would be an auto kill if I were able to draw that. Forest entered the reveal card zone, so he just gets a free card draw.
Yep.
Also,
Fair.
I'm at 22. So Forest. The big problem for him is death.
Yeah, he needs to produce some number of blockers or removal.
Right, like he has Mana Confluence, so maybe if he's as greedy as I am, he could play something crazy off it. But like he needs. Alright, he needs to draw a card, so that's what Explore does. He also gets 2 lands on the turn.
That helps him fix if he's missing mana for something. I don't think Fyndhorn Elves is going to save you.
What's his follow-up to it? Like an Reclamation Sage targeting Keranos and then failing to blow it up because this is indestructible.
You know that's a May, friend.
Well, still, you still try, right?
Why would you try it on your own, though?
He needs a blocker. That's why he played it, obviously. But
yeah.
He's dead to Searing Spear, so...
yeah.
So we're gonna
so
go...
he produced 3 blockers. We win.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we win without even the Searing Spear, to be honest. Alright, Greed wins. Begin the sideboard.
Can we do it a second time?
So our opponent has a lot of
They
ramp.
have the ramp stuff.
Actually, might want to bring in like Seal of Fire just to better deal with mana dorks.
Or something like Cunning Spark Mage.
Ooh, yeah. Now that the moment you said that, what do we not want? Ain't that the hardest question? Like, all of our cards are quite powerful. Definitely Cunning Spark Mage. I like that. Perhaps Wickerbower Elder. The only enchantment we saw was Indestructible, but that doesn't mean there's not more. Maybe Siege Gang, but Siege Gang is one of our best, like, reach cards, even though red is a bit of a difficulty for us. Man, you know what I really want? I really want a Bloodbraid Elf and a Cunning Spark Mage. That would take me back.
That would be pretty good.
That was a very common standard play in the Naya deck.
Do you want to drop Rampant Growth?
I think the ramp is still necessary just to get up
Okay.
to our... We have a lot of expensive cards still.
Then I'm thinking on either like Unburial Rites, Thoughtseize, or Night's Whisper. I think Thoughtseize maybe. Maybe Lolith Troll is boring, but
Lolith Troll maybe. You know what? I'm gonna go with my gut. My gut tells me the Wickerbower Elder is not something we need.
That's fair.
I'm gonna try that. The
I'm only
Thoughtseize...
scared because of, like, 5-color might be weird enchantment bullshit.
He was only 3, it looked like.
I see red, green, black.
I'm willing to try this. This isn't a very good hand, but I'm willing to see where it leads. Like, if he leads with, like, a Mana Dork, it would be bad. Now a Mana Dork would be much better for us. Also, if we have 4 of my 5 basics in my opener here...
That's... yeah...
So Misty to go grab, like, Steam Vents or something? Stomping Ground. Dang it! I chose wrong. I didn't say Breeding Pool because we've got that one, so... I lost the flip. Okay. Fyndhorn Elves.
Feeling a little bad about Cunning Spark Mage at 3, but...
It'll still work. It'll kill the elf, so...
Yeah, like, there's no way he's taking a block with the Lilith roll.
So he gets to 4, he plays Xenagos. That needs to die.
How do we make it die, though? Like, if we attack with Lilith Troll, we can regenerate it, but then we don't have the mana for Cunning Spark Mage.
Right.
It'll kill off the Satyr. Like, there's no way he's letting it through. We could discard 2 cards, but then we only get 2 points of damage on Xenagos.
Or, yeah,
and we lose out both of those.
Yeah, and we're out of cards. If I had another creature in hand, maybe. This is a bit awkward. I can kill the elf if I want.
So... what's better? Trading with that Satyr? Like, holding up the black and attacking Xenagos?
If I attack at Xenagos and leave up the black...
He might just let it through.
He could, but...
And then we can discard something and kill it.
Or we don't even. We just play Cunning Spark Mage and kill it.
Yeah.
One of those two. I'm going to...
I think either way attack first is...
Yeah. Attack Xenagos and we'll see what happens from here. This is a bit awkward, but we have 7 cards in hand.
Okay, so we have to regenerate.
And this means I'm playing the Temple.
Yeah, because then we can... scry.
And we're on full colored now. I like that.
Yeah, okay. We even have the second black mana to pay it.
Yeah. That can clear the way.
I would say put that on the bottom.
Right, if we didn't. Man, I really wish I could have killed that elf, because our opponent is mana is in a mana bind right now.
Not with Xenagos, though.
No, well, he needs creatures for that.
Yeah.
And like, Is It Charm to draw 2 cards is a desperation move. Let me make that very clear.
Yeah, considering that's burn and counter.
Yeah, that is an incredibly desperate move.
Oh no, we took 1 damage.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and attack at Xenagos once more. Yep, okay. I've got a plan. So I'm going to attack at Xenagos one more time here.
Okay.
And then... attack at Xenagos. If he blocks, okay, cool. Regen. And then let's go ahead and play out the Craig, and Cunning Spark Mage. I'm going to go ahead and take out his elf.
Alright.
Because dealing 1 damage to Xenagos really doesn't change too much.
Yeah.
5th land. Seagate Oracle. Opponent is in hyper search mode right now.
But doesn't have blue up, so not too worried about what they can find at 2.
Explore.
Alright, that's a little more dangerous.
Right.
Now they have blue up.
Yep. And then here comes the free 2/2 again. Free is in 2/2. Alright. Grizzlebrand. I think we can just discard that to Lotlip Troll. Does that sound correct to you?
Yeah. As much as it pains me to say, yeah.
Alright, so the question is, do I want to try the Bloodbraid or the Necrotol here? I think the Bloodbraid is safer. And might just get us something to kill Xenagos, so...
Yeah.
And then we leave black up. Because what if we just get a Searing Spear off this? Nature's Lore.
Okay. We get ramp.
Let's go ahead and grab our Bayou.
Yeah, now we can query Grizzlebrand.
Oh, yeah, we have white.
Next turn.
If we draw a black source.
We don't need one, do we? We have Bayou's... Oh, Grizzlebrand's 4. I thought he was 3.
It sucks because attacking with Bloodbraid doesn't do anything.
It either dies...
It dies for almost nothing.
Yep, that's the real problem.
Attack at Xenagos.
So how does Cascade work? Are the rest of the cards just exiled or graveyard?
They are on the bottom of my library in a random order.
Okay. So we don't really get to know what we passed.
Or
at least it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, actually, it only showed us 1 card, so it was just the top card of our library.
Okay, that's what I thought. It only showed us 1 card.
Alright, so I'm going to use Cunning Spark Mage to start pinging down Xenagos, I suppose, here.
Yep.
Slowly. Alright, 7th land. I do have Necrotol in hand. I'm holding that as a trump, you know?
Yep.
Our opponent plays the thing. Yeah, I'm very suspiciously close to getting the Grizzlebrand down. Suspiciously close.
Greed pays off.
I like how our deck basically ended up Jund, but because of how much white fixing we have, we just have a couple odds and ends.
Yeah.
I'm very happy to see Bloodbraid Elf and Cunning Spark Mage back around. I used to play a very fun Naya deck that was... These 2 cards were hyper key in. What do we got?
I'm thinking some sort of Titan.
Those would be good. We actually have 2 turns to draw the land for the Grizzlebrand, because we're only at... It's technically, costs more. Alright, so let's go ahead and fire.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. I got some news.
I have lots of creatures.
Siege Gang Commander is here. Yeah, counter for me?
I feel like that's likely, but I guess not.
Yeah, so, alright. Choose target creature or player. Sacrifice a Gabo. Siege Gang Commander just, like, he does the little, like, hand over the forehead, sees Xenagos over there, and just chucks a damn goblin.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's specifically this one, that goblin. Because that one's on the catapult.
Oh, hello, I'm, logical to you.
Yeah. And somehow I don't have good attacks.
Yeah, because Road of Blackmon had a whole up regen.
Court of Calling for 6, or what do we got here? Oh, that's a Court of Calling. Hell yeah.
Geez.
I know how to recognize Court of Calling when I see it. So that's a 6-drop incoming.
So probably a Titan of some variety. Those are strong 6-drops.
Frost Titan or an Inferno would be pretty hell here. If he actually
That's
had
just
Inferno.
what, kill off.
Oh!
Oh!
Hello!
Wait, that's an artifact.
Yeah, I can't Necrotal that.
No, you can't, but you can Wickerbow Elder that.
Well, it's not in the deck.
Fuck.
Alright, take the hit.
Took it out.
Hello! You know what? I'm fine with that. That outcome is alright. We accept. 1 card left in hand. Let's go ahead and deal a damage. Thank you. No. This is kind of funky.
Necrotal, kill off Seagate Oracle, use the 2 goblins to kill off the Satyr, attack with everything else.
I don't think I can race a Wormcoil.
No.
I'm thinking like Lotleth needs to stay back to block because I can block and regen. But yeah, well, Wormcoil Engine was usually known as the 6th Titan for a very good reason. I'm actually gonna go Necrotal, kill off the. Oh man, spending Necrotal here seems like it might be a mistake too. Because what if my opponent has something else?
If they have another big source, it's kind of.
I'm just gonna. Right now, I don't think my opponent can actually make another good attack with that Wormcoil.
Yeah.
I'm going to believe that my opponent can't do that. One card left in hand for my opponent, and I can block with Lot Troll. My opponent's gaining 6 life a turn, but I think I'm okay with that for a turn or two. Also, if he attacks with Wormcoil, I can go block, Goblin, and that kills it.
Yep.
And then we can just kind of slowly whittle down the rest. Like, Wormcoil will cost us a couple cards. Actually, it'll only cost us Goblins. You know what? If I can... That's fine by me.
Is Siege Gang Commander 2 damage?
2 damage a throw.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Your search for Siege Gang Commander did not return any results. That's a lie.
There's a hyphen in the middle of the Siege Gang's name.
That would do it.
I think we're at a weird stalemate. Yep,
I can believe it.
We're at a weird stalemate, everybody. Hero's Downfall. All right. Okay. Oof. Again, what the hell do I want to do?
save Necrotol for something bigger. Use Hero's Downfall on the Wormcoil engine.
Yeah.
Cunning Spark Mage and Gobbo one of the pieces.
Yeah, I guess we'll do that on his turn, because that's something I have.
Instant speeds.
Instant speed. Yeah, he could have a counter spell, but I feel pretty decent about Ancestral Vision into the Exile Zone. I can no longer play the long game here. That's way too good of a card for me to try to, like, wait out.
Yep.
Just not able and can't do that. And he knows
sure
it.
is one of the Power 9. Well, no, it's not.
It's fake Power 9. It's basically a Power 9. So I'm going to go ahead and Hero's Downfall the Wormcoil. I'm not going to bother killing the token right now, because
you do that at EOT or something.
Yeah.
I think if he actually attacked with it, we could chump it, but they can't attack.
Go ahead and kill off the Satyr with a Goblin.
That's suspend 3, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, let me pull up the Ancestral Vision. Suspend 4. Oh, hey, give me access. What do you actually have for tricks? I need to know. Show me your tricks. Nice try!
I think we kill Glen Alondra.
Yeah, we have to.
Like, otherwise nothing is getting through.
Because we can deal with Garruk by, like, throwing crap at Garruk.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna...
Glen Alondra Archmage. Pretty good!
Yeah.
So probably no blocks.
Okay. I'm fine with that, because I have an idea for the upcoming turn then. So, suspend. What he'll likely do right now, because I'm at 11, he's probably just going to try and, like, run me down. But you're going to see some really expert Siege Gang commanders wrecking him for it. Or he's just going to make it an easy one, too. Like, I guess that's possible. Fine. Fine. I really wanted to do the cool Siege Gang, but he wasn't even having any of it. Choose target creature.
I wonder if there's a weird fog or pump effect in this format.
I don't think so.
That's the only terrifying thing I can think of.
I just want the lifelinker off the table.
I know. Alright, he did not do any weird tricks. So this is Garruk?
Yeah, this is Garruk. Make actually, maybe untap. The funny thing is that untap doesn't do too terribly much, because I can just ping down. Yeah, so make a 3/3. Alright, dismember real removal at your location. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and Necrotol the 3/3. I have dismember now, so I don't feel too bad about burning this.
Yep. Like, dismember's honestly better removal than Necrotol.
Mm-hmm. Then we go ahead and attack Garruk, attack him.
We are still holding black, so we can regenerate.
Mm-hmm. Now, funnily enough, Death Touch had a rules change back in Magic 2010. And before that time, would have been in a much worse position. What happened in Magic 2010 was that, what Death Touch used to do was it had a triggered ability that says, when this creature deals damage to a creature, kill it. Which meant if he would have blocked a Regenerator, you would have had to regenerate twice. But in Magic 2010, they changed that. They got rid of that. So
I have an odd question.
What is that?
If we dismember Seagate Oracle, do we kill Garruk?
No, we do not. No trample. Or I guess we do have trample, don't we?
We do have trample.
I don't think that's... No, that could be worth it. I don't think the dismember is worth the 4 life right now, honestly.
I don't think it's worth the 4 life is the thing. I mean, we do kill it anyways, so...
We'll kill it pretty quick here. I could actually throw Siege Gang at it to kill it now.
Yeah, you can throw yourself at it. That actually might be worthwhile.
Yeah, just to deal with it. That's not an unreasonable plan.
And if we draw something that gives us recursion, then it's a good thing to have in the yard.
Mm-hmm. Like our unburial rights.
Yeah. Well, exactly unburial rights.
Yeah, yeah. Thoughtseize is basically a run on HQ. Yeah.
2 cards in hand, both things we don't know.
Gilded Lotus. All right.
Okay.
I'm really scared of when he gets these cards off Ancestral Visions. You don't even know.
Basically, can play all of them.
Yeah.
Looks like.
Because he's gonna draw 4 cards for the turn effectively, and then just run in at us. Polukranos. That is something.
Yep. That's a good thing to play.
You could attack with Cunning Spark Mage, but...
Imagine Cunning Spark Mage, but with Vigilance on it instead of Haste.
Yavimaya Elder. You're cracking that right now, right? Like, don't even try to, like, lie to me. Also, my opponent's actually in a... Yeah, Run on HQ is a random card, but it's close enough. I am... Netrunner. So, yeah, I was gonna say, you cracked that right away because he needs the card.
Yeah.
Because technically, if he passed the turn there, he loses because, like, I can just pump Polukranos to 2 large, I believe. Maybe not. Maybe not exactly loses, but anyway, he actually does have 2 basics to grab. Unlike me, who would not have 2 basic left in our deck to grab.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright!
You created value. You created value by destroying your opponents.
Mike! Kept thinking that Griselbrand was only 3 black.
Oh, I mean, same, but...
Yeah. So we did it. We won with our Pile of Greed, though technically the white never actually had a spell cast. I still feel pretty... We had a lot of fixing, and that made things spicy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. These are...
That's 630 play points.
I got 20 more. Well, they turned your phantom points into play points at the rate of, like...
10 to 1, I think.
I think it was something even like... Yeah, maybe it was just 10 to 1. It felt like it was something ridiculous. Wow, that actually is like the most Netrunner run on HQ card. Fall off of Rise Fall, because it actually fails on certain card types. Which, anyway,
Congratulations.
We had Jund. We had cool... I got to play Lotleth Troll in a game of Magic, and Lotleth Troll effectively just sort of answered
everything.
Don't like, you know. Yeah. So yeah.
We won.
We won. Because that was only game 2. Anyway, that's the only one I think I'm doing tonight. Though tomorrow I'm probably gonna do a number of these because might as well just run down the play points.
Yep, that's fair.
So thank you, thanks Logical for joining.
No problem.
And thanks everyone.
Slow for hosting.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks everyone in the zoo for the late night cube.
Yep. Thanks for stream.
Good night, everybody.